This May, the town of Lisdoonvarna will come alive with the sight, sounds and flavours of the Burren Slow Food Festival, which is celebrating a very impressive 21 years this year. It's taking place this coming Sunday and will bring together artisan food producers, chefs, artists, wellness experts for a unique celebration of local food, sustainability and community in the heart of the Burren. And to find out more, I'm joined in studio by Birgitta Hedin-Curtin from the Burren Smokehouse. From Limestone Yoga, Colette Nagle is with us, as is Gleeson, the manager of the Burren and Cliffs of Moher Geopark. Very good morning to all of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks very much for coming in. We were just talking about the weather forecast for the weekend a while ago, but we'll maybe get to that in just a bit. Birgitta, let's talk about the festival. First of all, the run of it. The fact that it's going more than 2 decades says it all really about what a success it's proven to be.
Yeah, it's always been fantastic. We have a great support. This year we're going to have Darina Allen coming to. She's been with us before, but this year she's going to launch the festival, and we have great names like Liam Finnegan from Ashford Castle is going to be doing a demo, and also we have our local chefs Viv Kelly from Brussels and Fiddle and Bow, as well as Peter Jackson from the Roadside Tavern. But we're actually starting the festival on this Saturday night at 7 o'clock, and we still have tickets for the Burren banquet. We'll be starting with a champagne reception to get us all into good spirits, and it's real champagne now, not Prosecco. You know, I like that. I have to state that. It's very important.
It's an important difference,
and that's going to be held in the Burren Storehouse beside the Roadside Tavern with Peter Jackson. So there'll be all local foods, five course meal, and it costs €70, and you can book it online if you go to Burren Slow Food Clare, slowfoodclare.com. Or if you go into Eventbrite, you'll be finding it on the Burren Banquet. So we still have some tickets left, not a lot, but a few.
Well, after you mention it's real champagne, I'd imagine they're going to be snapped up rather sharpish. Aside from real champagne, Carl, you've got all the wonderful food produced, and it's all local food producers. Yeah. This is happening in one of Ireland's county and therefore Ireland's most iconic landscapes. There's a lot on offer.
There's a lot going on, and this year it's been expanded, and Colette is going to talk a little bit about that. But it's in terms of the festival itself and sustainability, it really ties in wonderfully with what we want to do in Clare around tourism. And, we've gone through this sustainable certification, which is internationally accredited. Mm-hmm. And also part of the overall tourism department's agenda now is to really focus in on festivals and events and to make them more sustainable. So that means trying to kind of reduce plastic and waste and all of that. But really the content of the festivals in themselves about promoting local culture, local food, local activity, health and well-being, all of that feeds into sustainability, And this year we're also going to, and one of them was Colette's idea, is Leave No Trace. We're going to have lots of fun activities around that. And the National Parks and Wildlife Service are going to bring their new education van with them. It's a mobile unit, and they have a lot of kind of activities for people to do, on the environment, etc. Burren Bio will be there as well, talking about all of the different environmental stuff that they do. And we will be promoting GeoFood, which is all about food that's produced locally.
Okay.
So lots going on.
Lots going on. And Colette, maybe you'll tell us a little bit more about the expansion that Carol mentioned. So what's on offer?
Hi, thank you so much. Hi, I'm Colette. I'm from the Limestone Yoga studio, and we're absolutely delighted to be part of the Burren Slow Food Festival 21st anniversary this year. Okay, about the yoga bit, it is a full day dedicated to wellness, connection, movement, calm and community. It's really about giving people the opportunity to slow down and take the day off and experience the wonderful variety of yoga and holistic therapies available here in North Clare. We have an incredible lineup of local yoga teachers and therapists, all highly qualified and professionals who live around this area and in Clare. Throughout the day, there'll be a lovely mix of yoga styles and flows, so people can dip in and try something new and relaxed and welcoming in a beautiful, welcoming environment. One of the beautiful things about the event is that it's completely family friendly and suitable for all ages and abilities. Whether you've practiced yoga for years or have never stepped into or onto a mat before, everyone is welcome. We'll also have face painting for kids and activities for children, as Carol just mentioned there, with the Leave No Trace, making it a really lovely community day out. There'll be an opportunity as well and for people to enjoy gentle yoga, breathwork, meditation, nature connection, qigong, sound bath and restorative practices, so much more, and treatments, and simply take some time to reconnect and recharge. Alongside all of this, you have also the most amazing atmosphere of the festival itself, beautiful food, local crafts and music, and a real sense of togetherness. And this is what it's all about. The whole idea behind the Yoga Bit is creating a calm, nourishing space where people can experience wellness in an accessible and joyful way. And we're so excited to welcome everyone this Sunday. There's a full day event, so it is €25 for a full day ticket, and all of these tickets can be got on Eventbrite under the Yoga Bit 21st anniversary Burren Slow Food Festival. So it's a really huge opportunity for people to experience something that maybe they'd like to have experienced but never got the opportunity.
Yeah, and indeed, I suppose, and I know myself from being there last year, Birgitta, there's a lot for people to experience in, an easily accessible area. And also, I guess it's important as well, there's lovely stuff and lovely food for the adults to try out, but a key element in encouraging a family to come along is having stuff for the kids, and there's plenty there by the sounds of it.
Yeah, and also we have Lisdoonvarna Folche have come along, and we're going to have a heritage walk in the morning. Again, if you look into slowfoodclare.com, you see the full all the event details there. So in the morning there will be a walk around, the historical walk around Lisdoonvarna. We're so lucky to have that facility with us in Lisdoonvarna, the full park and all the sports facilities, and there's a playground right beside the creche. So if family comes along, that's there to be used. There's also tennis, free tennis playing as well. That again, Lisdoonvarna Folche have just recently opened up a tennis court there, so that again is something for family to enjoy. But of course, all the amazing foods, we have food to go. There's organic burgers. There's going to be lovely food inside that you can buy and eat on the spot. There's picnic tables around the area, and with the weather being fine, there's opportunities to just have a picnic in the park.
Yeah, and that is the good news, Carol. As I mentioned, we were chatting about the weather a little earlier on before we came back on air, and while a lot of what's happening at the festival happens indoors or indeed under the marquee for the yoga and everything else that's associated with that, it's going to be a dry day.
It's going to be a dry day.
Praise the Lord.
Sure.
Praise the weather gods, whoever they are.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice children and do all of those kind of things.
Whatever it takes to get a dry day.
Sorry.
I think you've revealed a bit too much about the organisational process of the Burren Slow Food Festival. So yes, plenty in store. It's going to be dry. No children have been sacrificed. Make sure you have this real champagne on the Saturday night. So make sure you get your tickets. Birgitta, just to mention again, where can they get them aside from Eventbrite? So
slowfoodclare.com. You can find your way in, and you find the event schedule as well as where to book tickets, and also go into Eventbrite and you can see more possibilities there of the Burren Slow Food Festival. All the different tickets are available, whether it's the heritage walk, the tennis court, or the yoga bit, or indeed the banquet.
Okay.
The Burren banquet with the champagne.
So looking forward.
No, but it's a real celebration. It's a real celebration.
Yeah.
And the family together. There's something there for everybody, really. And the amount of information that you can avail of. Or the Burren Explorer, which is amazing as well. We have the opportunity, 21st of May, we'll be having the Burren Explorer that Gleeson, Moher and the Clare County Council have organised, a free service to travel around in the Burren between Ballyvaughan to Kilfenora to Corofin to Lahinch to Lisdiamond. And this is a fantastic service this year for free. You can get onto the bus and get as far as Gleeson, Moher and all the surrounding areas, even down to the Michael Cusack Centre, and it's the whole of the Burren the National Park and everywhere. So the Burren Explorer is going to be there on site, so you can see and learn a little bit more about it, how to engage with it. And it's fantastic for the accommodation providers to give an opportunity to tell their guests of how to use this free facility.
And
just leave the car, there, and then wherever you're staying, get onto the bus and you can travel around the Burren without having to go driving yourself.
Okay. Well, look, I'm sure Sunday's going to go as fantastically as the previous iterations of the festival. My thanks to Birgitta Hedin-Curtin, to Carol Gleeson and Colette Nagle. Ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you.
To all three of you for joining me on the show this morning.